I see a lot of familiar faces here in the audience. It really makes me happy. And there are some newcomers, some new faces. Thanks for taking this leap of faith to come here today. Every CE course is like an adventure, a jump into the unknown. And today, all the speakers today are going to give it their all to help you deliver full arch implants in your practice. We're going to unravel this mystery, streamline our processes, learn to avoid complications, and learn to communicate with our patients better. And this is our schedule for today. I have playfully called my talk, Who Can Afford $500 a Month for 5 Years? This brings it down to earth of what our patients have to deal with full arch reconstruction. Who can afford $500 a month for 5 years? How can that be good value for our patients? The realities of full arch implant dentistry. Then Dr. Robin Gallardi will speak about preoperative evaluation of the implant patient and worry-free treatment planning, how to avoid complications, reduce risks for full arch implants. We will take our first coffee break at 10:30. Then Dr. Rotella will speak about the edentulous patient, that important segment of the population who is our primary client for reconstruction with implants. How to rehabilitate the edentulous patient, treatment planning and prosthetic complications that can occur, and how to avoid them. And then after our lunch break at 1:15, we have Dr. Babak Shokati, and his lecture is playfully titled, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love All-on-4. So we learn to stop worrying and understand how this can work for us, this kind of immediate loading all-on-4 solution, why we should embrace it. And after that, we have our special guest speaker, Elio Gatto. Elio Gatto was the media campaign manager for Rob and Doug Ford, if you remember. And he led their Facebook and Twitter campaign. He's very, very savvy in today's marketing, effective use of social media, and how to present yourself and your practices as someone who delivers full arch implants, how to win the online war. So you're going to hear from him. And he has a questionnaire out to all of you. If there are specific tactics or strategies relating to social media marketing that you want to learn about, you're curious about, you'll be handed a questionnaire. You'll be able to get some questions ready for him, for our guest speaker, so he'll be able to address that and show you what could be done to brand your practice, to move you a step forward, and to win the online battle. And then after our coffee break, we have the surgical management of the edentulous patient with Dr. Cal Ramo, when we can avoid grafting and when grafting is necessary. And then we'll end the day with Slavik Bilko on the laboratory perspective of full arch implants, which is very, very important when we're dealing with cases with immediate loading, with the full arch reconstruction all-on-4. The lab communication is really critical to make it efficient and make it effective. So we all have to be in together to deliver a treatment for a reasonable cost to our patients. So it's an exciting day, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So let's talk a little bit about value. Value is a big word today, and it's a big word in our city. Toronto is a very reasonable kind of city with a lot of hard-working people, a lot of reasonable people, and they are looking for value. If you look at the dictionary definition of value, it's the importance of something, the worth of something, the usefulness perhaps of something, and in dentistry, giving patients more than what they paid for and more than what they expect. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Well, let me use an example here from this course here. What does value mean? Value means getting more than what you expected. If I go to the store and I had to buy a pair of jeans, and as I walk to the cash counter, they say, oh, today we're also giving free socks for every customer. I went in to buy jeans and I got the free socks. For me, that's value. I wasn't expecting to get this extra. So for me, they built value into the transaction. So let's think